Hi, what's up, Bam Fam? It is me, Vera Bambi. Welcome to my channel. Just hanging out in my office editing some stuff for Patreon. Patreon is gonna be so fucking dope this month. Bitch can't wait 5 seconds to plug her fucking Patreon in a video. Sorry guys, I have to learn to stop doing that. Patreon is kind of my life and my obsession and my love right now, so it's a little bit hard, but I'm gonna do my best to wait until the end of videos to mention Patreon. Okay, no more talking about Patreon! It's really dark in here during the day because we have this Halloween covering up. I've got this devil themed shoot I'm going to be doing this month, and this is the backdrop that was made for it. So I don't know, it looks kind of cool. I'm loving all the Halloween vibes everywhere. Back in the Batman office, best damn room ever. If you haven't seen it yet, guys, check out my last video where I give you a tour of my office. This is now my Twitch room, my YouTube space, my creating, editing. This is my, yep, okay, you get it. If I spin in this chair, does it add something interesting to the video? Because I somehow seem to think that it does. So I kind of left you guys hanging in my last 3 videos, and this video is to update you on the current situation. So sorry if I led you to believe that this was going to be a spoopy video. It's not, but it's October, so I still have to stay within the Halloween theme, right? These horns are for a devil costume I'm working on. It's gonna be dope! If you have no interest in what's going on with my skin, with the hives and so on, this is not the video for you. Wait until the next one. Sorry about that. I'll see you guys next time. Love you fuckers, yada yada yada. All that magical stuff. Don't worry about it. Okay, so skin. Let's talk about it. There's 3 videos that I made if you are curious and need context. The first one was called Do I Have Eczema? What's Happening to My Skin? The second one was called Follow Up on the Hives Situation. I'm basically fucked. Third video is called Hives Are Calming Down. Still don't know what's happening. So now I have a lot more information and I'm going to fill you in. In my behind the scenes for my Pumpkin Girl Halloween shoot, I had absolutely fucking terrible skin. I did not want to be on camera. Right now, my acne has calmed down a bit. I still have it going on, particularly around the ears, like back here, which is like more hormonal than anything. I went to see a naturopath. I immediately, when I started getting the hives, I jumped on that shit right away. I wanted to take care of it, so I did 2 things. One, I booked an allergy appointment, and the second thing was I booked an appointment with a naturopath. So 2 weeks ago, I went to see this naturopath, and since 2 weeks ago, I have had 3 visits with him. During the first visit, he wanted to basically go over my history, my background medically from like when I was a little kid until right now, because I was telling him acne is something I've had my entire life, but the hives was brand new to me. The only skin situation I had ever had in the past had been acne. We got in super deep. We talked about my mother's schizophrenia, how skinny I was when I was a kid, things that I thought were completely irrelevant, and who knows, maybe they are. But the point to a naturopath is that they want to go all the way back in your history. They want to figure out everything about you and find the root cause to your issues. I'm not a doctor, so I don't fully know how this works, and hopefully I explain it well, because This is kind of what I took from my conversation with him. When you're waking up in the morning, your body naturally produces histamines that help you to wake up. However, because I'm only getting 2 to 4 hours of sleep per night, sometimes no sleep at all, my body is having a hard time and producing histamines at random times during the day. I'm not getting the sleep that my body needs, and my body is fed up. He does not think I am allergic to anything. He thinks that the problem is coming from somewhere else. The mere mention that I would need to get more sleep at the appointment had me pretty freaking stressed out. I love to be productive. I'm a hard worker and I am very proud of that. Doctor could tell I wasn't having it, so he decided to move on to other things. Yes, other things. Sleep isn't the only problem. Apparently, I have bugs in my gut, and warning, plastered across the screen for anybody who doesn't want too much personal, gross information. I'm not pooping enough. It's sort of weird because I never have, and in the past my doctor never really seemed to think this was a problem. Again, guys, too much information. Going forward with this, not because I want the whole internet to know that I don't poop every day, but because I want other people who are watching this video to be able to take it as, I don't know, maybe they're having the same problem as me. I don't fucking know. I'm just putting information out there and hopefully it helps somebody. So I don't poop enough and the doctor wants to get my stomach going. And he's got me started on a diet. Firstly, I'm no longer fully vegan. He would have adjusted the diet for me if I really wanted him to, but he really wanted to stress that there are things in both eggs and fish that he wants me to get. So I thought, you know what, if I'm not eating, like, I don't want to go back to eating meat, I'm not okay with it, but like eggs and fish here and there are all right. Whatever, that's fine with me. If that's what he's saying I need to do for my health, that's what I need to do for my health. So I'm doing it. Eggs and fish, back in the diet. So this is my 2-week vegetarian digestive reboot diet guide with recipes, and honestly, the recipes in this are so fucking delicious. I am so much more satisfied with my food now than I was before I got on this diet. However, now I have somebody cooking for me, because previously I would usually just eat like raw food out of the fridge, or I would order semi-healthy things like lentil soups and stuff like that. But obviously if I'm ordering them from a restaurant, they're going to be sodium packed and so on. But the food I was eating before was kind of boring, and the food in here is really fucking exciting. By the way, this is way more than just a diet. This is also just like the plan, the entire plan with the Natropath, going over how he does things and so on, but also there's a lot of like recipes in here. If you guys are curious about the recipes, I don't want to talk too much about food on my channel. It's just not really my thing. Maybe I'll do like a thing or two for you guys just to kind of show you a little bit. But if you want more information on the food, please follow my baby sister Rose Moon TV, who I think is updating you guys on dietary things. This is a vegetarian / paleo diet. I am cutting out carbs and sugar, and I am introducing a shit ton of healthy fats into my diet. So everything, there's no added sugar in this diet. Actually, crazy thing, Rose is doing this with me. I should stop calling it a diet. It's not a diet, it's a lifestyle. It's a lifestyle change. Rose is doing this lifestyle change with me, and she, I think, went through sugar withdrawal or whatever. Anyways, I'll link her video about that in the description down below. She went like blind in one eye. She was in the ER all day. Anyways, moving on. So I have to stay very strict to this for 2 weeks. I'm on week 2 now. The week is almost over. And then after 2 weeks, I'm allowed to reintroduce any foods that I want, but only 20% of my diet. So 80% of my diet has to be the diet from my Natropath, and 20% if I want to throw in bread or whatever, I can do that. If I want to go for Chinese food, that's fucking dope. I can do that. However, for the most part, I need to stick to this diet. I've also been given supplements. So in the first week, I had this gut bug terminator. I take 2 of these at dinner time and 2 of these at bed. Basically, this is gonna help me, like, you know, get rid of the bugs. I also had this other formula, which was called arthritis formula, which actually isn't arthritis formula. The thing is, all of these supplements that he's giving me, none of them are like drugs that a doctor would prescribe. These are all like capsules filled with herbs. So the arthritis formula, for example, had stuff like turmeric in it, and that was supposed to help me out with the hives and the itching. So anytime that I have a hives breakout, I'm supposed to use the arthritis formula or the turmeric herb things. It's more than turmeric. There's a bunch of stuff in it. I've also been given this special vitamin B formula, which is supposed to help me stay awake. I can have this. Okay, so doctor thinks that coffee is totally fine. However, when you do drink coffee, your body uses up, I guess, your B vitamins, and therefore you kind of deplete in your B vitamins, which is extra bad for me because I'm vegetarian. So I'm not really getting my B12 and stuff. So actually I take this and my B12, and then I have this multi-strain 25. Anyways, none of this stuff is relevant because, I don't know, you would have to actually see a naturopath to get those supplements. I think you would anyways. My sister Rose is doing this lifestyle change with me. She's not taking these supplements. However, she is doing the diet reboot or the gut reboot. And I think that she's been really enjoying it and feeling good. So I kind of want to add an extra week on top of this week just because the diet, the lifestyle, stop calling it a diet. It's pretty delicious and it hasn't been difficult to stick to it at all. There has been the occasional time where I've just like really wanted to eat candy. Aside from that, it's so good. I'm not having a problem. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna add an extra week to it and keep going. I'm eating a lot of nuts and seeds and vegetables. None of that is new except for the fact that the vegetables are now cooked. I'm no longer cooking with olive oil. Now he wants me to be cooking with coconut oil only. I'm still allowed to have olive oil, but I'm not supposed to cook with it specifically. Are you guys interested in the diet side of what's going on? If you are, please leave a comment down below. Yeah, maybe I'll even have Rose on here because Rose has been massively helping me out. While I'm working all day, she is in the kitchen cooking and meal planning on top of all of her other work that she's doing throughout the day. I think she's happier now meal prepping and stuff, and it's nice for me personally that I have somebody helping me out with this because I don't have time to cook. And when I saw the naturopath, that was one of the things I couldn't handle. I was like, dude, I don't have time to cook. So Rose is doing that, which is great because it actually happens to be something that she's incredibly interested in, considering she wants to be like a nutritionist. Fuck. Oh my God. It's 4:22 in the morning. So let's talk about skin results. Immediately after seeing him and starting this gut reboot, I started to get really, really itchy everywhere, but the hives were not really showing up. Like I had a lot of redness here, and we sent some pictures to him, which he also said that he thinks that there's fungus going on. So now we're killing the bugs in my gut. I need to get more sleep, which I have done, but it's not the primary goal right now. We're gonna work on that later. We're working on the other stuff first. I need more sleep. And I have fungus in my body that we have to kill. I always thought that I ate really healthy, and I really do. I eat fucking vegetables all damn day, but I'm not getting the nutrients that I need, apparently. I'm not getting certain vitamins, another one of those vitamins being vitamin D. I have also been prescribed a minimum of 5 minutes outside every day in the sunshine. Sometimes I go literal days without leaving my apartment at all. I always thought it couldn't be good for me. Turns out it's not. I want to end the video here